Okay, this is for Martinez. This is Sprint7, I believe. So the new features I worked on for this sprint was the profile. So we kind of got what we want the profile to look like. For the future, maybe we will make this with some more animation. When you go to one of them, they zoom in instead of just this one, but we will see. The profile looks like how we want it to. And the other feature, and the other feature that I worked on was the settings, and we decided to implement the changes that implement the suggestions that we got from Sprint6, so we made them into one. This will also have change profile picture later on, but for now we only have change username and then change city. So for this, we changed username to J Herdona and city to Azusa. Submit, and there it is. There was just some minor changes. The outings, making them look, making them differentiate between each other, and actually making this bookmark icon. We're still getting the hang of this for trips and outings, and then it'll look like this. So now we can go to GitHub. We're signed in. This is me, Jordan, nowhere. Alright, so some of the commits. I implemented the edit profile one. So if we search for edit profile, we will be able to go to the actual screen. So this was more of learning for me for the back end. Chad had done the other one, but for this one I was able to implement this on my own, how to understand that. And then the other commits were also having to do with, let's see, outings, doing the toggle for the bookmark icon. So those are what these commits were for, and the icons for the profile, and they work now. This one goes to maps once it loads. Then this one still working on. This one will be for trips, and this will be for outings. Mountains more local. Airplane. This symbolizes that it's a more it's a longer trip. And for the pre-race sprint, we can go over here. We had to add more cards to be able to see what it was going to look like. I had to add photos to the user post, add user info. I started looking at the back end and had to organize some tabbing, merging. Last time we looked at, this was the previous sprint as well. We're still working on that one, but that started since Sprint 6. For this sprint, most of the time was spent in Udemy. Then there was updating the front end of the profile. So for this, we are almost done. There's still some little changes, so that's why I'm leaving the 20%. Although it looks like it's done, these two buttons don't have anywhere to go, and in the country as well, post. So that will be with backend for next time, and then these as well. What else? Okay, the swipe feature. That one was supposed to be another feature worked on this sprint, but it was harder. than we expected. We ran into some roadblocks. This was supposed to swipe back and forth and show 2 pictures for each post, or for whoever wants to post, but we're still trying to figure out how to do that. So that's what this was. Then we tried to differentiate the cards. That was this, so that they just don't look like one. Then the settings back in front end, as we can see, now we have the edit profile more finished and together. Then and the last thing was formatting code, just because of tabbing and organizing problems, since now we're all going to backend, and Chat's looking at all of our code as well. To be able to connect back into front end, we need to be able to organize the code and see what's happening. So had to go back and do that. See, some of us were not doing that well. For the next sprint, I will be focusing on back end and some of the front end. The front end will be just like the little details, mostly getting one style on all screens, so it looks like one app and not different screens with different styling, so you could see that there's different people coding. We want it to be just one style. The email confirmation, that's the one that I will be having the most work on. If we finish the email confirmation, we will move on to Facebook and Instagram, seeing if we can sign in through Facebook and connecting with Instagram as well. And then again, just formatting code for organizational purposes, so that we will be able to see what each of us is doing. But major feature will be the email confirmation and one styling for everything, and just making sure that we didn't leave anything out, like little icons that we hadn't done for outings and for trips, and for the explore screen as well, the icons over here, and getting them to work perfectly. Alright, thank you.